Beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on, guys? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you with your October 2021 tarot reading. I hope everybody's well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they do resonate to you, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message, and if you want to follow my official social medias, all that information is going to be linked down in the description below. So Virgo, let's go ahead and see what's going on for your October, and starting off with your current energies, let's see what we got. What current energies are coming through for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout October 2021. What current energies do we got coming in here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout October 2021. Let's have a look, Virgo. We got here a King of Cups. We also got here the Two of Pentacles, and we have here the Two of Cups. So there's kind of like this in-between energy on whether or not you're truly connected to someone, because there's times where you feel incredibly connected to them, but then there's also times where you feel incredibly detached from whoever this is you're dealing with. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why is this energy so wishy-washy? And what do we have? We have here the Page of Cups, and then what's behind the Page of Cups is going to be the Emperor. So the way these cards popped out are pretty significant, okay? Because they tell a story. The Page of Pentacles over here, this individual is sometimes very giving, but on the other times, they're very demanding, okay? So you're connecting with somebody who's pretty giving, but also is pretty demanding. So I definitely feel like it's very hard to feel super connected to someone where you can't tell if you're being taken for granted or if you're genuinely being supported and loved. All right, that's the interesting part about it. We have here the Justice. It's like there's this lack of balance here, you know? You don't always feel 100% loved by this person, Virgo. There's times where you genuinely do feel like you've been taken for granted. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the King of Cups. Why do we got the King of Cups here? For the King of Cups, we have here the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and we also have here the Six of Cups. So you feel that this person wasn't who they used to be in the past. In the past, they were more loving. In the past, they were more balanced. In the past, everything was great, but they're not the same as they are in the present moment. So I think what is showing up here for you, Virgo, is that your person has changed a significant amount. The way that they used to be with you is they used to be very loving, they used to be very thoughtful, they used to be very much so balanced. They weren't demanding at all. They were always there to help you, support you, and love you no matter what. But stepping into these recent energies, they seem that they could be rather demanding, they can take you for granted, and then on the flip side, they act how they used to be in the past. So there's no consistency here with your person. It's a different type of mood every time you see them, different type of mood every time you contact them, so on and so forth. It's like they're in this very back and forth energy. What is provoking the person Virgo's dealing with here to be demanding and to take Virgo for granted, you know? What kind of here provoked that change? We have here the Page of Swords, we have here the Four of Swords, and we have here the Ace of Wands. I think whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, has thought about wanting to have a new beginning for the longest of times, but instead of doing that, they've kind of held themselves back from wanting to start new. Meaning that maybe they're not in this anymore as much as they originally were. And by them not communicating that to you, I feel is what's caused a massive split in this relationship, and it's basically what's caused you to see a change in your person. So in regards to who you're connecting with here, I feel like things changed for them. I think that they don't feel the way that they used to, and they are very much so interested in having a new beginning on their own. But they haven't had the courage to tell you that. So therefore, they're in a relationship that they're only kind of half committed to and not fully committed to, whereas in the past, they were fully committed to it. So whoever you're connecting with, their feelings have kind of changed over time. You know, there's a part of themselves that love you and that want to be with you, but there's another part of themselves that want to explore the opportunity of being free. And in a way, by them staying and keeping themselves in this relationship, they're resenting you. Meanwhile, they're choosing not to make the decision to maturely say, I would like to be free, I'd like to be single, and I'd like to explore my other options. Free wasn't the word I was trying to use, by the way, not to say that, you know, they need to free themselves from you, Virgo, no, but your person here needs to mature up and be honest, and I don't feel like that's what they're doing, and therefore, they're placing resentment on you where resentment isn't deserved because you've done nothing wrong. So as far as what I'm seeing here, your person wants to explore being single. And they haven't done that. They haven't told you the truth. They've kept themselves in this relationship, and with that being said, it's caused a lot of problems. It's caused them to halfly love you, and on the other half of themselves wanting to leave. All right? So let's have a look here at the person that Virgo's dealing with. Let's take a look here and see what actions they're going to take in the month of October towards Virgo. What actions is this person going to take towards Virgo? We have here the Nine of Wands. They're very passive aggressive. We have the Ten of Cups, and we have here the Knight of Swords. So they're going to not explain to you how they feel still. They're still going to be holding back their feelings towards you. And with the Ten of Cups here to the Knight of Swords, they're going to pretend like everything's just fine. They're happy to be with you. They want to be with you. Everything's great. Everything's fantastic. And there's nothing wrong at all, even though you very much so sense that something is off about them. Okay? Let's see how Virgo's energy is going to be towards their person in the month of October. How's Virgo going to feel towards this person in October? We got here the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have here the Seven of Pentacles upright. We have here the Chariot. You feel like they're lacking work. You feel like they're lacking effort. Meanwhile, you're putting in effort to try to continue to grow this relationship in a very beautiful way. So Virgo, you feel like you're the only one working on this. You feel like it's one-sided. And if you're starting to feel like it's one-sided, you're noticing that something's off about the individual you're dealing with, and you just want to get down to the truth. You don't want to waste your time in a relationship with somebody who doesn't want to be in it. You don't want to waste your time in a relationship with somebody who wants to be single, you know? You want to be with a person who wants to be with you. And even if it sucks that the two of you break up, you'd rather have the truth than stay in a relationship where somebody's placing resentment on you that you don't even fucking deserve, you know? So Virgo, you can tell it's one-sided. You can tell they're lacking effort. They may pretend that everything's fine all they want, but you can see through the BS, okay? So let's see where this is going in October. All right, what is Virgo's actions that they're going to take here towards this connection in October 2021? We have here the Hierophant, we have here the Four of Wands, we have here the Three of Pentacles, and we have here the Eight of Wands. You know, the action that you're taking here in the month of October is by showing how devoted and committed you are, you know, to the person you're dealing with. That's the actions you're taking, you know? You're like, I'm committed to this relationship, I'm continuing to work on it, I'm continuing to support you, and I would just like that support back. I feel like that's kind of what you're going to communicate to the person you're dealing with here with that Eight of Wands. It's basically you saying, I love you, I appreciate you, I support you, and I just want that same exact energy back from you. How is Virgo's person going to respond to this? We have here the Page of Cups, and we also have here the Seven of Wands. Sorry, not the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're going to get defensive, guys. They're going to be like, of course, I'm going to support you. I love you. I care about you. I want to be with you. I want to grow with you. I want to move forward with you. But once again, that's not this person here embracing their genuine truth. All right? All right. Let's see here. Will the truth be revealed to Virgo in the month of October? Is this person going to actually say how they really feel? We have here the Empress, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, and we have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I think that they are going to hold on to this cycle with you as long as they can, Virgo. I think they're kind of waiting for you to eventually be the one to break up with them or to be the one that wants out. Because then it would be as if it was your idea, they don't have to deal with backlash, and then they can be single and move on. So your person here is scared to tell you the truth. They don't want to tell you the truth. There's part of them that wants to stay. There's another part of them that wants to be single. They're going through so many different emotional things, but not expressing anything that they're going through at all to you. So you're getting this information through the tarot, you know, but you're not getting this information from your person. Now, I do want to say, Virgo, for any of you guys that are actually in relationships right now, if you feel like none of this resonates at all with your partner, do not force it to resonate. You'll know if this message resonates with you. You'll get that intuitive feeling. But if you're in a happy relationship, guys, don't think that what I'm telling you is the end of the world. If your relationship's great, this is probably not your reading at all. So don't freak out for any of you guys that are picking up on this message, okay? So, like I said here, Virgo, I don't really see them telling you the truth. I don't foresee them telling you the truth. I think they're going to try to make you get to that point where you're like, I'm done, I need to walk away, I'm out, and then they'll go off and be single. So, Virgo here is obviously getting suspicious of their partner. They're obviously trying to work on things and noticing that it's not getting better, but at the same time, they're being fed consistently from their person that they're reassuring them they want to be there. They're reassuring them they want to be in this. Is Virgo going to really figure out the truth here? Let's take a look. Is Virgo really going to figure out the truth here? We got here the Strength card, and we got here the Nine of Pentacles. I think you will. I think you will. I think you're going to get to that point where you've realized you're not in this like you used to be. You're not the same as you were in the past. You've changed. And there's a part of you here that looks like you want nothing to do with me at all. And if that's the case, I'm going to be on my own. If that's the case, I will be by my lonesome. I will walk away from this because I want to be with somebody who wants to be with me. How is Virgo's person going to react to Virgo saying that? We got here the Eight of Cups, and we got here the Strength card. Sorry, by the way, I didn't mean to say the Strength card. This was the Knight of Pentacles. It looks like the Strength card, though. This was the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So, Virgo, you're going to stand your ground, right? You're going to stand your ground and tell them, look, I will be single if I need to be. If you're not happy here, I'll walk away. And how they respond to that and how they react to that is, okay, Eight of Cups. We are more than welcome to break up. You're more than welcome to walk away. You're more than welcome to do your own thing. So, coming towards the end of October, that's where it all kind of unfolds. And the truth still hasn't came out though, because Virgo, you're just basing it upon suspicions. You can feel that this person's not really in this relationship anymore or wants to be a part of it, but they still don't admit that they actually didn't want to be a part of it. You know, when you say, you know, if you want to end this, we can, they say okay. So they don't tell you actually how they felt this entire time, but you just kind of always known. You know, ever since things changed, you picked up on it, you've noticed it, you know? All right, what's going to be the overall outcome here between Virgo and who they're dealing with throughout October 2021? What do we have as the overall outcome between Virgo and their person? We got here the Ace of Swords. There's going to be a split here. So I do feel like there will be a divide here between the two of you. There will be a breakup here taking place between you and this person. And now they can do what they've wanted to do. And now you're no longer going to be involved in a one-sided relationship. You know? So Virgos, I'm sorry for those of you that are dealing with this, because I know, at least in my personal opinion, I would want to know if my partner didn't want to be with me. And even though it would have sucked, even though it would have hurt, I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with me. If they want to be single, like, I gotta let them be single, you know? That's the mature decision, right? And also the mature decision, too, is to tell somebody if you want to be single, rather than keep on reassuring them that you want this, because that only fucks with somebody's head. So in a way, this person really did fuck with your head quite a bit. All right, so considering that that is the reading we have for October, especially when it comes towards your love portion between you and whoever this was, I want to see where you go from here, Virgo, okay? So where do things go from here for Virgo? After this breakup has taken place, where do things go from here for Virgo? What do we got? We got here the Four of Cups, we got here the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Ace of Pentacles, all right? We also got here the Ten of Cups, and we have here the Six of Wands. Virgo, don't you worry for those of you guys that do end up having a breakup here, because just note and acknowledge that by tuning out that connection and letting that cycle end, you are going to align with the opportunity to be with a better one. Ten of Cups, you're going to find a very emotionally fulfilling partner. Your next partner will be the right one, so I think you have absolutely nothing to worry about, okay? So for any of my Virgos, man, that are like, yo, this really sucks, this reading is horrible, just know there's a better one that's coming in for you, okay? Remember, whatever's meant to be will be, but whatever's not meant to be isn't going to stay. And if your person here isn't going to stay, they're clearly not meant to be for you. So therefore, there's better on the way. So I think your next partner you encounter will be the one that actually sticks around for you. So Virgos, I wouldn't worry about that just one bit, all right? I do want to give you guys a little bit of a general reading real fast, because in regards to the way that I do readings now, they've always been general. They can resonate towards anything. Like, for example, that whole reading I just did for all of you could have even been about a friend that you ended up distancing from. But either way, I want to just give a little more of a general read. I don't want to do only love readings for people. So let's go ahead here quickly and have a look at a quick general overview of your month, just about Virgo and Virgo only. Let's go ahead and have a 5-card spread. Let's get a quick general overview for Virgo's month of October. So the overall energy will be the first card, okay? The second card will be the first week. the second week, the third week, the fourth week, okay? Let's do it in that type of order. So the overall energy here, we got the Two of Cups. Looking at your first week, we got the Justice. Your second week, we got the Four of Wands. Your third week, we have the Hierophant. And your fourth week, we have here the Knight of Swords, okay? So at the general overview that I'm seeing for Virgos, Two of Cups here to the Justice card. Your first week here seems like you're definitely falling back into a more balanced space. So your first week of October seems that everything's going to be going well. Everything's going to be quite balanced for you. Stepping into your second week, I do see the opportunity here to gain more stability, guys. So that comes towards finances, comes towards work, also stability in your mental health. For those of you that have been working very hard on your mental health, I definitely see breakthroughs here in the second week of October to where you're feeling a lot more of a positive person and engaging in a lot more of a positive attitude. Looking at your third week here, we do have the Hierophant card. With the Hierophant showing up here, this is going to be the week where you kind of focus on the things that you're devoted to. I think a lot of you Virgos are going to realize on the third week of October, am I devoted to the right thing? Am I invested in the right thing? I think the third week is the week where you kind of question what you are committed to and the energy that you're giving certain situations and certain things. For example, if you have been committed to really crappy people, you're going to start to notice that and you're going to say to yourself, maybe it's time to back off from being so devoted to people who aren't really worth my energy. Am I putting a lot of energy right now into situations that are toxic? If so, it's time for me to withdraw from those situations. So by the third week of October, you're kind of having an early spring cleaning where you're realizing if I'm investing my energy into things right now that are unhealthy for me, it's time for me to pull back from that. And looking at the final and fourth week of October, we have here the Knight of Swords. This is the energy of a journey. This is the energy of moving forward, but moving forward in a brand new type of attitude. I feel like for Virgos that have felt like you have been disconnected from yourself or that felt like your life hasn't necessarily been where you wanted it to be, the fourth week here, the last week of October, is when you're going to get incredibly motivated right now to leave behind what doesn't serve you and to start chasing after the things that serve you in your highest of good, okay? So for the general overview that I have for your month of October, Virgo, it seems to me like you're starting to realize what you're deserving of having and what it is you're not deserving of. And what you're undeserving of is people that don't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Relationships that don't deserve you, individuals or jobs or situations that don't deserve your energy. You're recognizing how worthy and amazing your energy is, and whatever isn't deserving of it, you're making sure you're cutting that shit out. This is the month where you get yourself into a more stable place, mentally, physically, spiritually, where you are making sure that you are taking care of yourself. With that with that Justice card showing up, it's about getting your life back into a perfect balance and a perfect flow, and with the overall energy being the Two of Cups, it's about reconnecting with yourself, Virgo, seeing the value in you, and making sure that nothing is devaluing you, nothing is stripping you away from your energy, nothing is draining you. It's about recognizing that I'm worthy and deserving of a good life, and I'm gonna work to get there, but anything that's in my way, that's fucking with my energy, that's fucking with my life, I'm gonna make sure I release that shit, alright? Alright, Virgo, so guys, I know that was just a small general portion overview of today's video. At the end of the day, I read what I see, so whatever comes up is what comes up. You know, the message that came up here for this reading in October was a pretty love-related message, but it could resonate in other areas of your life. But that's why I felt like doing a little short general overview. Maybe that can help, maybe that'll resonate for you. If not, there will always be more messages here on the channel, okay? Alright, Virgo, I love you guys so much. Please do enjoy the rest of your October 2021. And I will catch you guys in your next video. Much love, Virgo, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.